All right, I think we're live, sir.
Oh, okay. Well,
The
welcome back, world.
first ever official YouTube Popcats live stream. Just got back from a very successful hunt. Wearing our blaze orange and our camo.
Yeah.
Glad to be live again. Plenty of good vibes and plenty to talk about today. So, what is in your hand that you are fidgeting with, sir?
Christmas present. It's a LED light that just changes colors. Color changing LED light.
Okay. Christmas present for who?
For me, for my mom.
Very cool. Let's plug that in.
I want to keep looking at the computer and not the camera lens.
Or you can just look at me.
Word.
Wow. Look at that. It changes colors too.
Huh. Yeah.
Got a little remote.
I thought it had a remote.
Don't they all use the same remote?
Too. Oh, there it is. Oh, you got one too?
Oh shit. See, they're all universal.
Oh.
So you can take the same remote and replicate on camera. So you can change those with this remote.
Oh, I was gonna say you got one too. That's them. Oh.
So they all use the same frequency, which is kind of neat.
Huh. Oh, you just point at it.
Yeah.
Oh. Well, I could leave this one in the
Very
box.
cool.
I'll just leave this one in the box. Yeah.
Yeah, I always wondered about that because all the remotes, I have fucking 3 of them and they all look the same.
Oh.
You know, when I used to work on motorcycles, we'd order like the cheap Chinese. These are the same thing, but they're Chinese like LED strip lights.
Mm-hmm.
And you'd attach them to the scooters and motorcycles and stuff. But they all use the same cheap shit. They all come from the same factory, I'm sure.
Oh, cool.
It's got some.
Oh, I know what you're talking about. You can put them inside your car and like around the bottom of the interior and everything.
Exactly.
Yeah. Oh, cool.
Very cool. It's a nice gift. You got a spot set up you're going to put it?
Oh, no. It shows on the box. If you ever looked at the box, it shows it like backlit the TV. I could try that and see.
Setup, yeah.
Well, that's what it looks like.
I put it behind the TV.
Yeah, I guess it's shining at the wall, right? Like it's behind the TV, and then
You'd have to fool
shine
around
at
with
the
it.
wall.
For sure. Got a nice lighting setup in here.
Oh yeah. I don't know what I was gonna say. I was gonna say something. I forgot what it was. Oh well.
So I should have had this pulled up before I started. I wanted to talk about this.
Oh yeah, it was something on my phone. But we can't. Okay, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to interrupt you. I was trying to think, and I just now thought what it was. My bad. Man, you made us dark. Like we're just.
All right, so it's like they already killed the guy Thursday. So it was an Alabama inmate, Kenneth Smith. They sentenced him to death. He was on death row for a fucking long time. I might as well just let him rot in there at that point. But they did a controversial.
Oh yeah, because Texas said that they needed the supplies, and then the guy said he didn't want that to kill him with. Is that what you're talking
I'm not
about?
sure. This is Alabama.
Oh, okay. It was like, I think Texas.
So they did a new experimental execution on the guy with basically put on a mask and give him nothing but nitrogen gas. With no oxygen if you're just breathing in some other gas. Asphyxiate.
Man.
1988, a preacher hired these 2 guys to murder his wife for life insurance policy. So the other man, he was killed a while back, years ago, but this guy, he committed the crime in 1988. 2024, and they finally put the guy down.
Yeah, I think it's the same one I'm talking about too. I think.
But here's my thing. There's so many different scenarios of killing people.
Mm-hmm.
You know, and
Yeah.
most murderers don't get the death penalty, I would say. And I'd also say, I don't know, for some reason, when I saw that he was a hitman.
Yeah.
Like, why are you putting a hitman on death row? Like, you know?
Oh yeah, because
I mean, murder's murder, of course.
Uh-huh.
But I just feel like murder for hire is different. Like, it's a career.
Yeah,
you know?
because there was another person involved in the murder too. Because only one person didn't kill him, the other person had as much.
See, who should have got
to do with killing him as the other person?
the preacher, the husband, should have got the death penalty. They should have flayed him alive.
Yeah.
He hired 2 men to murder his wife. He's the biggest piece of shit.
Yeah.
On this side of the universe.
Yeah.
I would say. I don't know. They did it for $1,000 a piece in 1988. So I don't know how that translates in inflation, but still seems like a really low price.
It doesn't.
Maybe they do deserve it for doing it
Even
for so
if it was
cheap.
10 times that, it still sounds low.
But I mean, if somebody pulled off a hit for $10 million, would you blame them?
Nah.
Murder's murder and all, but $10 million is a fucking lot of money.
Yeah.
And in 1988, $1,000 was a lot of money too. But
It'd be hard to blame the person because really the other person is the person that killed him. You're not really. I mean, technically you killed him, but that other person killed him.
Yeah. You did it for that cheddar.
Yeah.
You know, it's all about the grind. Of course.
Yeah.
Well, he's dead.
Huh.
He's dead Thursday.
Oh. Not the guy who commissioned them to do it, the guy who actually did it, right?
I need to look up the entire case. So I'm curious. So he recruited him to murder his wife. Williams, one who's... We're just totally killing this.
We're messing it all up.
Oh, yeah. So the preacher hired one man. That man hired the guy who died and a second one.
The preacher hired a second one.
No, the preacher hired one man. The one man hired 2 men.
Oh.
And this is one of the 2 men that just got executed on Thursday.
Oh. Huh. Wow. God, people hiring people all over the place to kill him. That lady, wasn't they? That lady must... Wonder what did she do? Why did she deserve to die?
In the Senate. So the guy that hired the first hire that hired the 2 other hires, he got life without parole.
Oh.
The 2 guys that actually carried out the murder, they're dead now. They both got executed.
Oh.
But wow, the other one, the first one who was executed, they did that in June of 2010. And they've been letting Smith sitting there. Not Smith, yeah. Smith, he was in there for an additional 14 years.
Oh.
Gravy.
Wow.
I'm not entirely sure what happened to the other...
Man.
Charles Sennett was the husband. I mean, he should have got the worst of it.
Yeah. Exactly.
He hired one of his tenants to murder his 45-year-old wife.
Well, why did he feel like she deserved to die?
I think he did it for life insurance.
Oh.
Trying to make money off of it.
Man.
It doesn't say what happened to the husband. Oh, and actually, whoa. So they tried to execute him a first time. Looks like in 2022 with lethal injection. It looks like he was resisting, and they were repeatedly trying to stab him with a needle. And they failed to execute him, and they called it off.
Whoa.
But they fucked him up.
Oh.
Wow. What a screwed up story.
Dang. You're right. So they, man, the last one. No, not even the person that is the wife of the man, right? It's the other person that was still alive. And messed him up, and it didn't go right. Yeah. Goodness.
So out of the two hitmen, one of them they gave him lethal injection in 2010. Then the second one, Smith, they tried to execute him in 22.
Man.
Failed. So finally got to it with an experimental method.
Man.
Oh, well, it worked. That's funny. That got me thinking about another one. We look her up. You ever hear about Taylor Shabusiness?
Nuh-uh. It sounds interesting, but you got a trash can, man? It's the stuff that light came in.
Set it somewhere.
Just throw it over there. You sure? I got that one. All right.
So this woman, Taylor Shabusiness. Jeez Louise. I watched some of her court case and stuff. She's 25 with a 24-year-old male named Shad. Like the fish. Shad.
Shad.
He looks like fucking Shad too.
Oh goodness, he looks like a Shad.
Yeah, he looks like Shabusiness. All right, so what happened? They were doing meth together. All right, so they were into meth and like long-term sex events.
Oh, okay.
Right. They're getting a little too kinky.
Man.
So what happened is they're doing whatever they do. I think they're at his mom's house doing it too. They're doing their thing, right? She gets a chain around the guy's neck. Accidentally chokes the guy to death.
Man.
All right.
Like in Die Hard, I was watching last night, and he walked him up the stairs. They were fighting, you know, and all of a sudden there was a chain, and he just hung there way up in the ceiling against him.
After the fact, this woman, she cut off his head, cut off his genitals, took his organs out, like dismembered the guy.
Oh man!
Left his head in a
did.
bucket.
She did. It was the woman who did it.
Yeah, the woman killed him.
She did what?
She
Man.
cut his head off, cut his junk off, left his head in a bucket at the mom's house, and the mom found it.
Man.
Cut this dude apart. See, we gotta get you a woman like that.
Yeah,
That's
girl
the kind
like
of woman every man needs. I mean, not bad looking.
That is
either.
horrible advice. No, she's not. She is pretty.
Pretty crazy.
Yeah.
Shabusiness went on to tell law enforcement that she continued having sex with the dead body for a period of time because she enjoyed it, and then gathered kitchen knives.
Oh, she had sex with him when he was dead too?
Yes.
Dang.
Used a bucket and a tote bag to collect his blood, and she used to shower with.
Wow. Dang, that crystal meth had a lot to do with it too, but...
No, that's just love. That was a crime of passion, literally.
Shoot. They were gone on that dang cocaine. That's what it is. It's just a derivative of cocaine, so it's crack. Cocaine is not a derivative of nothing. It's
Oh, correction. Meth is entirely different. Crack is a derivative of cocaine. Either way.
Meth ain't. Meth don't have cocaine in it? It don't, does it? I don't know what I was thinking.
It's made from
Huh.
chemicals.
Oh, okay. Made from chemicals. Oh, there's no cocaine in it.
There's no cocaine in methamphetamine.
Oh.
I mean, I guess you could mix them together.
Oh.
Probably blow your heart out, but...
Oh. Huh.
Either way, no. Most tweakers aren't dismembering their boyfriends. I'll tell you that. That's just a whole nother line of crazy. I'm not going to blame the dope for that.
Hey, that's
Shit,
where
I
I
could've
went
fixed
to
her.
begin with is the crystal
You
meth.
think you could have fixed her?
No, that's not what I'm saying. I'm saying I was blaming it on the if I went out with a woman that like was it no I wouldn't
nuts.
believe that. Right, that was man. Yeah, there was a girl I met one time. Well, not a girl. She was older than me, I think. Yeah, she was not my age, and I had a feeling that she was kind of like that. So I stopped, forcing the issue.
Right.
Which I still kind of really did force the issue, but like she didn't go all the way. I ended up introducing her, giving my buddy's cousin's dad. It was his cousin's girlfriend's dad. Her number, and she got mad. It's lucky she didn't come up and try to whoop my ASS, because I'd be mad if somebody did that too, but I thought they would be interested in each other.
Wow.
Because this other dude was about as crazy as she was.
So she wanted to get with you.
Yeah.
And you gave her number to your best friend's cousin's boyfriend's dad's uncle. What?
Yeah.
She wanted to get with you, and you gave somebody else her number.
And he wasn't even that interested in her. Neither. Like, I'm like, yeah, you were to be interested in this chick, because I had that kind of feeling, like she was like, I don't know, out there, but, maybe she wasn't as out there as that lady, though.
They're all out there, man, but crazy's fun.
Right. Well.
You need someone that's going to put their hands on you, slash your tires, steal money out your bank account.
No.
Fight another girl in your front yard. Like, come on. That's what every man needs.
You have a point.
Oh, man.
God, could you imagine being that dude, though, that when she started, because there had to be an initial part where she started killing them, unless she did it slowly. I don't know how you'd slowly chop off somebody's wiener. That sounds even more painful than what actually happened.
I think he was dead by that point.
Oh, really?
She cut him apart after he was
Oh.
dead. Yeah, that's the kind of girl you want to bring to your mama's house.
Yeah.
For real.
I know.
So you brought...
See if you can't even get crazier than that. That's about as crazy. She said there was no bar. She done away with the bar.
That's peak psycho.
Well, there is a bar.
That's peak psycho.
And what, anyways. Well, I was going to say, the bar was set when Christ went through what he went through, but good night. That sounds what do you say their name was? Her name was?
Taylor Shabusiness.
Shabusiness.
It's a fake ass name too, and the boyfriend's name is Shad Therian. Who came up with these characters?
I don't know, but my dentist, her name is.
I think those are real names.
She's a cool dentist.
Shabusiness.
You want to know what her name is?
What?
Dr. Thrillkill.
Dr. Thrillkill.
Yeah. Really? That's her name.
Okay. Okay.
Dr. Thrillkill.
I knew a Miss Lynch.
Dude, people... Anyways.
I knew a guy, his first name was Guido.
Oh. Yeah.
That's a slur for Italian people.
Huh. Yeah, it is. Now that
Guidos.
I had forgotten about that, but yeah. Yeah.
So you brought a couple films in you wanted to talk about.
Oh, yeah.
2 films I have not seen.
Yeah, I talk about this one a good bit. Me and my brother, we love this one. Oh, how am I getting off center? Oh, okay.
Keanu.
Yeah.
Starring Keanu Reeves, I assume?
No, the cat's name is Keanu.
Okay. Well, tell me
Look
about
at the
this
kitty
movie.
cat. Look at the kitty cat. It looks like your kitty cat.
It does look like my
But
kitty cat.
yours is an Oscar.
How would the 50 Cent get up?
Oh man, the movie's hilarious how it all ends up being. He ends up getting that kind of reputation, but Method Man's in it. Method Man.
It's got Method Man, Key and Peele, and a cat.
Yeah.
So what happens in this movie?
All kind of stuff, man. And they're trying to find that cat. It was took from Peel, and so the whole movie just goes on from there. They're trying to find that kitty cat, and I don't want to tell you no more than that.
Understand.
I don't even really want to tell you what Method Man's involvement in it is, because you find out even more about that too, his involvement as the movie goes on.
Well, it looks interesting. So you're leaving this with me.
Yeah,
So
I
can
did rent
watch
from the library. I kind of wish I owned it, but I can't even find it anyways.
So what is your second movie you brought for me? Not for me, but you brought. For us, for the Popcats universe.
Yeah.
Planet Popcats.
Let's talk about Tom Cruise, but there was another actor I wanted to mention. I would like to see. Have you seen it's a Tom Cruise movie. Have you seen the new? There's like a sitcom with it's not a sitcom. It's like a series, a show, like an hour-long show.
Mm-hmm.
It has Sylvester Stallone in it. I don't know what it's called, but he's a superhero.
Mm-hmm.
Stallone is cool, man. I always thought that guy was really, really cool, man.
A real straightforward guy. Real good guy.
Yeah. And he's a superhero in it. He deserves to be a superhero.
So you've seen that movie?
Oh, Maverick, Top Guns. I like Tom Cruise too. He's cool. Yeah, I've seen it. It's really awesome. Man, you can't. It's hard to beat jet planes, man. Flying around, fighting, shooting missiles and stuff, man.
Yeah.
You can't get much better than that, man. But it could lead us to the question: who does sing "Highway to the Danger Zone"? I never knew. I don't think.
I know the answer to that. Is that not?
Is it called Highway or just Danger Zone or just Highway to the?
Kenny
Is it
Loggins?
Highway to the Danger Zone? Is
Kenny
that what it's
Loggins?
called? Oh, is it Kenny?
For sure.
Huh.
Yeah, because Archer. You ever seen Archer?
Oh, I ain't never seen it, but I wanted to watch it, but I
yeah,
don't
they
get
always-
that channel, or I didn't. I think
Yeah,
I
they
do
always-
now.
Dropping the Kenny Loggins Danger Zone. That was one of the inside jokes.
Oh.
Yeah, it's Kenny Loggins, sir.
Oh, okay.
Oh, Archer was really good.
Oh,
God,
I
haven't
think
watched
I get that
series.
channel now. I
Okay.
might. My bad. I used not to get it, but I might get it now.
Mhm.
I'll check. I'll try to search it and see what happens.
I need to.
Uh,
I brought a product to review in.
oh, okay.
So I diverted from Xbox. I used to be a huge Xbox guy.
Yeah.
But I bought a Nintendo Switch on a whim
Mhm.
earlier this summer and have started collecting games. Well, probably the coolest game I've added to my collection so far, I've been playing the absolute shit out of this one.
Oh, really?
Square Enix's Triangle Strategy.
Huh. Triangle
Nice.
strategy.
Isometric tactical role-playing game. Not particularly role-playing. Boy, I gotta tell you, the first impression on this game was that I made a mistake. 'Cause I spent $40 on it at Walmart.
Oh.
That game, it starts off with about 3 hours of exposition and talking and explaining all the characters and all the politics going on. And the main character is getting married to one of the other main characters. Like, but they were all talking in a very monotonous voice. Everybody's speaking like this and very matter of fact. It sounds like everything, like all the voices are actually AI. So I spent the first 3 hours of this game just kind of like watching this really long, boring movie.
Man.
Where they're all talking like this.
They
have weird names
or
like
any kind of thing.
You and Princess Frederica are scheduled to get married. You're betrothed. Like hours of that. Yeah, so it was really bad first impression. But then out of nowhere, boom, it picks up. And like your country gets invaded. And like people start getting murdered. And there's like it's got the pixel art aesthetic that you think of like you know, the old games, old Nintendo like Final Fantasy and Zelda, you know.
Yeah.
The pixel sprite graphics.
Oh yeah.
But it went from boring bullshit to like puddles of blood and lots of drama and like
well.
So you make like really big decisions, the story branches.
Like
that's
interesting.
dramatically. So I'm probably getting near the end of a first playthrough. Really good game. I'd give it high ratings. I have always loved games like Final Fantasy Tactics Ogre, the isometric like sprite graphics, tactical RPGs. I've always fell in love with that genre. There's not enough games like that.
Right.
And I do have Tactics Ogre for the Switch too. But I don't like it as like it's hard to explain. Like I like the original. There's a Nintendo version and they ported it to PlayStation 1. I played the PlayStation 1 version of Tactics Ogre quite a bit. But being able to get it on the Switch was really nice, but they changed some things about it. They voice acted the entire game, which is cool. They redid the entire soundtrack. But they just changed some of the role-playing aspects of it that made it a little bit more... They dumb things down to make games like this popular. For example, you know, like Skyrim.
Yeah.
Well, you know, back at the very beginning when we had Arena and Daggerfall, those were like super role-playing. Like every little statistic, even stuff that didn't matter, but you had control over every little aspect of your character. And then, you know, Morrowind was still super RPG. Right? There's a lot of variety, lots of different things you could do. Customization wise. In Oblivion, they dumbed it down. And in Skyrim, they really dumbed it down.
I've heard of them too, but I didn't hear the other ones. I guess, I mean, I have been in RPG. I don't think I had that system you're talking about. I had a PS3 or 2 or something, and then, but go ahead, what was you, so you just got to get through the first 3 hours and then have all the bull stuff, all the...
I'm going to have to play this game again when I do finish my first playthrough. I'm going to have to play it through and actually pay attention to what's going on, because it's just so much information getting dumped, you know. But then near the end of the game, it's gotten so difficult, which is why I like these games, that they can turn out really, really difficult. And you actually have to redo the same battles over and over and try to find a strategy that works, where you don't get absolutely ass blasted. I like that sense of, you know, losing. Losing and having to try it from a different approach and stuff. You know, stresses you out. It makes you think about it. It's a great feeling when you finally get through it. You know, but it's turned backwards to that. Towards the end of the game, I want to just hear all the exposition and talking and stuff. And every time there's a battle, because they've gotten so damn hard. I want to get through the battles, right? I'm like,
Oh yeah.
um,
To listen to what they're saying.
yeah.
Oh, okay. Huh.
It's because at this point I can only get through like one map a day, maybe.
Oh.
You know, just work and everything.
Yeah.
It's hard to find a lot of time to like. You can't grind through it.
Oh.
It's supposed to be like a 45-hour game.
I know.
I've been grinding on it for like 2 weeks.
I never find time to play video game, and I want to, and I'm always having to do something else. But I watched my brother play them kind of game like you're talking about, that kind of graphics on that Final Fantasy. I remember. Yeah, and I mean, really, if you think about it, the very first Zelda is kind of like got that look, but it's in like 8-bit.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
But I'll always be a sucker for the pixel graphics kind of thing. You know, when I started gaming, when I was a kid, was like at the turn of the millennium.
Oh.
You know, and then those years, the games that came at the late 90s.
Yeah.
And then like early 2000s stuff. That's when like I was young in gaming.
Uh-huh.
And yeah, some of the old Final Fantasies, stuff like Baldur's Gate, Icewind Dale, like the pixel graphic role playing games that like actually have some challenge to them, like big stories and lots of good music.
Oh yeah.
You know, that's usually what I'm in the mood to play. I've had some Call of Duty stints, but I can't do Call of Duty mode for too long. I'll stay up
I played that
super
game.
late playing Call of Duty.
Yeah, that was fun. I
cussing
had
at
played
people.
one or two.
I haven't turned my Xbox on all year.
But I mean, what got me like about Call of Duty, I enjoyed it, but to really enjoy it, you got to like play with other people online. Mm-hmm. But the campaign is fun. It was real fun.
Yeah, they make the campaign so short now that you can knock out the whole campaign in one afternoon.
Oh.
Like, just day one, beat it, and then start on multiplayer after that. And that's usually how it goes. But they just get shorter and shorter. Like, they put less effort, because it's all about the multiplayer. You know, that's where the money's coming from. That's where, you know, people play it competitively and make money. They do Call of Duty live streams.
Oh, yeah.
Make money that way. That's what everybody's into, is the multiplayer.
Yeah, I wanted to try to play with other people. I have been I had a buddy named anyways, he was playing that online. I seen him do it. But they see, the problem that I saw with it, they just like smoked him, and he was pretty good. I mean, supposedly, maybe he wasn't, but like you just get smoked so easy.
Oh yeah.
Because like it's a competition to them.
I'm pretty good at Call of Duty. Once I get back in the swing of things, I think the first couple matches, you know, I'll get my ass whooped, but then I've had some really, really good days.
I'm not sure even how it goes. Like so you're just in you're in the world like you're at war or something, and everybody else is bad guys, right? Or it's you against everybody else, right?
There's different modes. So right now they have we have Warzone, and then you have like the actual multiplayer modes that are on the Black Ops and Modern Warfare games. So Warzone is its own game. It's free. The premise of that, there's free for all, where everybody's against everybody, and then there's team based, right? So it'd be like, I don't know, 50 or something, like a high number of people on this really, really big map, and they parachute in like teams of 4 or 3 or 2 or 1.
Oh, okay.
and those each team of 4, you fight to survive till the very end.
Oh.
And you got this cloud of gas that's like slowly encroaching that forces everybody towards the center of the map, or towards like one
really?
spot. Yeah.
Oh,
So
that's weird.
Yeah.
Dang, but no, it makes sense. Like that could happen. Like
It might happen.
Yeah, and they could like create something that controls its own, like a weather, almost like a weather pattern, but it'd be a biological weapon. Huh.
Yeah. Warzone's cool. I prefer multiplayer though, because multiplayer's more. I don't know. I like the smaller maps. It's easier so that you're not getting sniped from a mile away or anything. And the smaller maps are cool. They're really fast paced. You have free for all. You have like a 6v6 team deathmatch, which is what I love. Like just big team, 2 teams against each other.
Oh.
And whoever gets the most kills wins.
Huh.
I play the absolute crap out of that.
Yeah.
But it's been a minute.
We were talking about Digimon games. I told you I had a Digimon game, and yeah, I enjoyed every minute of it. It was on. I can't say it was on 3DS because it could have been a system, a handheld. I know it was a handheld. Could have been one before that, but it was a Digimon Dawn is what it was called. There was 2.
Digimon
There
Dawn.
were 2 games. There were 2, and one was Dusk and one was Dawn. I thought.
Sure that's not Pokemon?
Was it Pokemon?
Does not appear we're live on Facebook. We're only live on YouTube. Shit.
No, I'm sure it wasn't. Maybe it wasn't called that, but it was a Digimon game. It was on a handheld. Maybe it was called something else, but anyways, I can't recall what it was. I had a whole point there, but since I can't think of the name, I remember it was on a handheld. It might have been the Game Boy. It was on the DS. Yeah, and you had, they all followed in behind you, and it was fun, dude. It was real. It's fun.
Pull that up for you.
I can't remember the name of it though. I do know it was a handheld. I know it wasn't a Switch. I don't think it was. It could have been the 3DS.
Was it
the first 3DS?
Oh, okay. Digimon World Dawn. You're correct.
Oh. It was fun. I got a Digimon game for the Switch. It's called Cyber Sleuth. I had it once before, and then I re-got it. Then the newest, I guess you'd call it like 2.0 or whatever, because the first one didn't have it, but the other one does. It's like it's 2 games in one.
Right.
You get to play as, I would consider, so the one that I played, and I got pretty far on it, just had one, and it was like you were the good guy, and you go through and you build up, you get more points for your Digimon, and you get the eggs and everything that, I got the one that, anyways, but the newest one has another version, and it's almost like you're a team of bad guys, but you're not a bad guy. Mm-hmm. You're a good guy that's a part of the team of the bad guys, somehow. And it's almost like the dark web. It's what it gives a feel like. You're in the dark web. You're not part of the whole main thing. You're like, it's like you're investigating an even deeper subject than you were in the regular game. It's called Cyber Sleuth.
Okay, cool.
But then people in that game you were talking about, it's just they don't have much enthusiasm in their voice because they do in these games that Digimon, they're,
And it was kind of disappointing because the Tactics Ogre Rebirth that's on Switch that has phenomenal voice acting. They all have an accent. They all speak in like sort of like a British accent almost.
Oh, really?
Some sort of European
Wow.
accent, and it's very well done.
Huh.
And then I was expecting, AAA title out of Triangle Strategy because it's a Square Enix game.
Oh.
But no, they open and it's just monotony. Just monotony. It's like, okay, you're best friends with a prince and you're getting married and la-di-da and these people think this and your father and everybody's like explaining way fucking too much about themselves. Like, stop explaining so much. Like, let me play the game and figure it out.
Yeah.
Or then you it's like you're writing a book, right? And you open up your new Stephen King novel.
Oh, yeah.
Like, this is Bradley. Bradley grew up in a small town in Toccoa, Georgia, and when he went to school was hard, and he had a girlfriend, and and explains like every fucking thing about your life before you start the story.
Huh.
Like, all right,
Oh, yeah.
it's like a biography before the book, before what's actually going on. We're gonna say everything about you.
Right. That's kind of how this
Too
game
much.
was. I downloaded. I played a good bit. It's kind of fun. It's called, oh, okay. It's, oh, man. Is it right on the tip of my tongue? Oh, okay. Alright. What is the name of that? I can't even think of the name of it, but it's like that, and it's like you run around. You don't have free. I'm sorry, go ahead. My bad.
Keep it going, man.
Alright. Alright, well, we had the host leave for a second. Well, the name of that game, I'm trying to think. I can't think. We're still rolling. So I got, I got an interesting video on my phone that I could show, but can you show clips of other shows? Can you show clips from other shows, or is that copyright infringement? I don't want to get in trouble for that. That's why I don't know if it can do it, but I'll find something else to talk about, or y'all can watch that video. Commercials. We should go to commercial. Well,
My cousin's brother died.
oh man.
Oh my god, I loved him.
Man.
Oh my
Dang.
god. Oh man, oh god.
Man.
What a travesty.
I'm sorry to hear that, man.
Yeah, dude. I gotta go. Just
All
stay
right,
here.
man.
I gotta leave, man.
Okay.
I gotta get out. I gotta go to this wake.
Oh, really? Why are we laughing about that?
I don't know, why are you laughing about
Why are we laughing
my
about
cousin's brother?
dang, somebody dead,
My
man.
cousin's brother would be my
If
cousin.
somebody just passed on and we're just like falling out on the floor laughing about it. And like, I don't even know what's wrong. What's our problem?
So
But hold on, I did have a question though, because I asked them, but they didn't answer. Well, they probably did, but I didn't hear none of them.
who?
People behind the screen there. You know, behind the camera lens, the world that I address every time. Yeah. Can you? I know that, or even when you pull it up, like on the edge where the top screen can sit,
Mhm.
we can't show like or clips or anything from other shows because that's copyright, right?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
That is true. You cannot show copyrighted music but
Yeah.
we might be able to work it out. What are we looking at?
I mean, some interesting, scary stuff I got on my phone. Pretty scary stuff, man. But I don't think we can show it. Me and you could sit here and watch it, can't we? Uh, but I got other topics too. But I did want to show at least one of the. I got more than one. Oh, Oscar, y'all hear the mascot? I don't know if y'all can, but
he is in Popcats prison right now. Maybe we bring him in here.
Word.
But I can't have him out in that area just because he's fuck that tent up.
Oh.
G5. Oops.
Oh, sorry there, Oscar. Well, if we're checking it out and then we're not showing the camera, then we really screwed up worse than we did the first 2 minutes.
That should be fine. I'm just gonna send a link to a bunch of random people.
Oh, okay.
See if I can get someone to jump on.
All right.
But go ahead, continue.
Oh, okay. Well, I got other notes. People on YouTube, it wouldn't be fair for them. They'd be like, "What are they watching?" Or I could hold it up. I could do that. I could hold it up to the camera lens. Should I or should I not?
You are a co-host. You have agency on Popcats.
Okay.
All right. Just do it.
Do you remember? The Chronicles of Narnia?
I do.
Man, them movies were really cool.
Mm-hmm.
They were.
I had the whole book set. The C.S. Lewis, the books.
Oh,
I had all of them.
they were really cool. Yeah. It's a really good way to start off to telling somebody about Christ too, about how they can come to find salvation and stuff, and I I really believe in that.
Wow, look at that. Who do we
just
got
joined
here?
Gray's live or something. Can you hear me, Gray?
Hey,
Yeah.
Oh Lord, I
Welcome.
echo. What's up?
Not much. How are you doing this fine,
Lovely day.
sunny Saturday?
Hello.
Hey.
Where's Gray?
Gray's right there.
Right.
I'm right here, buddy.
I'm
Hello.
guessing that answers your question.
I'm having a good time.
Oh yeah, trapped inside due to the rain. Fun time.
What's he doing? Is he on live?
Yeah, he's on live.
You're live?
Live on YouTube.
yeah.
Oh my.
I've always wanted to be on YouTube.
Well, you're on.
Are on YouTube, undoubtedly.
Yeah.
How do you make YouTube?
Determination, positivity,
How do you make a YouTube?
and a little bit of elbow grease.
Well, you can make a video and just post it
Exactly.
on YouTube, but
Yeah.
they're doing a lot.
Yeah, you can do it live or you can pre-record and
I
cut
want to
it.
do a live video.
You are doing a live video right now. So, how to deal with ADHD kids. And go.
What do you do on YouTube?
Struggles of being a grandmother.
Yeah.
What do you
Hey.
do on YouTube?
You gonna take care of my babies when I have one?
Oh, yeah, you know it.
Good,
We have to give you a day off every now and then.
of course.
I'm getting my butt shot.
Might be the closest I get to another grandbaby in a long time.
I'm gonna see that boat,
Maybe so. I'm working on it.
but
Well, get married first.
Of course,
Try to do
better
it
do
the right
that.
way.
Oh, that's your mom's mom, ain't it? No. Oh, okay.
I'm gonna go up here so I can hear.
Oh, her sister.
No, my dad's sister.
Oh, okay.
You've been on for 50 minutes already?
50 minutes. Oh, time flies in Popcats. It's like a little.
Except when you're sitting there watching it by yourself, like, it seems like forever.
That is true. Trying to edit through some of the long length recordings. Holy crap.
Yeah. I don't know anything about all that. I can't even edit a damn picture to post. We tried to edit a video to, like, clip it,
Yeah.
and, like, 5 people. None of us knew how to do it. I was like, well, at least I'm not the only idiot.
It depends on if you grew up with it or not.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can figure
Very
all that
true.
stuff out pretty
But
quickly.
this way you might can get Steven on here.
Yeah.
Lord have mercy.
Anybody
You
with
better
a
clear, like, your whole schedule for the day.
anybody with a he would. He'd take it all up. That guy has a lot of things to talk about.
I know that's right. He posts a lot. I don't really get on Instagram a lot, but when I do, it's covered in his feed.
Mm-hmm.
Do
He
y'all
definitely-
remember? Y'all remember the Chronicles of Narnia?
I do.
Okay. Do you? Well,
I do, but I'm not
wasn't
familiar with it, though.
wasn't if you said you had the books and everything,
Mhm.
well, you can school me. I thought that I knew, but aren't there supposed to be? There's supposed to be one more, right? One more movie, right? Well, I know that the books don't go like
I don't know
the
how
movies,
many.
how the
I
movies
don't know
go.
how many movies they made.
Oh,
Was there a Prince Caspian movie?
yeah.
Okay. Lion, the Witch, and the Wardrobe.
Uh-huh. And
Let's see all those.
yeah, Prince Caspian. I just thought there was supposed to be one more. I think it'd be cool if they come out with another one. I thought there was one more left
I
because.
saw the Lion, the Witch, and the Wardrobe in theaters.
Oh really?
Actually,
I think I did too.
I don't think I've seen any of it.
Did you read any of the books? I had the C.S. Lewis collection.
I don't think so.
I feel like that came down from my dad's side.
I'm not aware of it. But, you know, I took 13 years out of my life to get high, so. I'm missing a chunk.
We all are.
Yeah. Wait till you're my age.
Hey, that's the importance of making memories and doing things. Not the same thing every day, you know.
That's
Yeah.
a fact.
'Cause when you get
I
older,
kind of like my routine, though.
yeah. Me too.
Well, he'll liven things up.
Star of the show.
He wants to be.
Yeah.
You nut.
you're a peanut.
You want to answer questions and talk about worldly events?
Yes.
All right, what do you think about the upcoming election?
What's that? The presidential election.
Yeah.
What do you think, Kylan? Are you pro-Trump or pro-Biden?
Oh,
Because he's got a better name.
Trump, he's got a better name.
there we go.
If that's what they're going on, they're screwed.
About to bring on another guest.
That's a good topic. I got a good topic. Don't let me forget. I got one good one at least.
Final William has woken up. It seems.
What's the
Surprised my
next?
Wi-Fi is doing so well considering this weather.
It's horrible. We were going to go to that boat show in Greenville, and I was like, we'd have to walk a mile in the rain to park and go in. I don't want to do that.
What's the next question?
That reminded me.
What?
What he just said. Something.
What's the next question?
It just popped.
Said,
in
what's
my-
the next question?
Oh, do you remember? You remember we were talking about inmates and stuff. or well, we wasn't. They wasn't. Well, they were inmates until they died.
Yeah.
Until they got killed. Some people die in prison, and they don't. And other people just kill them. It's not a prison sentence. It's just they kill them.
What
Yeah.
other question?
People, yeah. But that wasn't my. My point was, did you? It was like a while back, a long time, not long time ago, but like about 10 years ago, or maybe 15. I can't remember.
Next
Five,
question.
do you remember? An inmate said that he
That's a
wanted religious freedom because he wanted the freedom to worship a entity, deity, not entity, it'd be deity, or God, a God, called the flying something,
Flying Dutchman.
no, the flying meatball spaghetti monster.
Okay.
Okay. I'm sure it was
Identify
just
with whatever you want.
Yeah, and I think that was one of the court's points that you can worship, and that I guess one of his. But I think he was just trying to get. I don't know. I think he was trying to be like political, or maybe he was trying to buy himself more. Somehow it gained him more.
Trying to make a stink, get himself more time.
Yeah, or more something, I guess,
Yeah.
beneficial to him. But do you remember that? The flying spaghetti. It was just a little story, but they aired it on the
spaghetti monster?
news. We wanted to Google it. And it was a
To be fair,
newscast. I
10,
remember
15 years ago,
everything.
Gray was just a babe. He was a kid.
Huh.
Uncle Will.
Hello.
Say, hey,
Your
Uncle Will.
cigarette, man.
That's
get
my
your cigarette.
brother.
Okay. All right.
You see
I'll be
me?
back.
All right.
Yeah,
Well,
I think you've
My
seen
bad.
me
Am I running?
you're
a long
good.
time ago.
Smoke a cigarette if you need to.
Okay.
How long you want to bring it up to?
Hey, 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 Bradley.
Okay. All right.
You want to say?
Hey,
Hey, what's
guys.
up, Will?
What's up?
Hey, Jen, Colin, hello.
Welcome.
What's up with you?
A house full of Popcats.
Jumping in. He invaded the podcast.
That's right.
That's what I do.
It's nice how easy it is. I can text people the link, and basically anybody with a smartphone could just jump on.
It really was easy. I hit on.
Yeah.
I didn't know what you were sending me. I was like, "What the heck link is that?"
Yeah,
And I hit on it, asked for my name, and connect, basically.
that's great.
So it was real easy.
Next week, motherfuckers.
Next week,
What is
I unfortunately have to have my colonoscopy on Monday, but you
Why
know.
did you say that?
Well, that's fine.
But afternoon, I mean,
Why do you say
it's.
that?
I go at 7:45 in the morning, so I'll be clear by afternoon.
I'm just saying that.
Well, we're going to go. Me and you are going to go out to dinner one night, just whatever night you want.
Yeah, whatever night, fine.
I don't
Mike's
care.
gonna try
Man.
to go out with his son or something.
Oh, and that.
I want to bring Connor over to your place one
Yeah.
night. And then me, Gray, and Connor will probably do like a couple things, like a couple days of hanging out, doing stuff. And then me and Gray will have our time to do our thing.
Yep.
Your knives are safe.
So it'll be
Excited.
fucking awesome.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
We're gonna do it right
Gray,
this time.
so we gotta talk about when you're picking me up and drop me off at the train station, fool.
Where is this train station?
That's what
I
I was
don't
gonna
know.
say. Bro. It's the train station.
Google it.
Like, this is like.
What do you mean Google it?
Google Maps. I'll look it up.
I mean, I'm sure it's in Greenville,
Yeah.
but where? That's someplace I've never been. The train station in Greenville.
All right. So, what day are you coming? The 4th.
I will.
You'll be here.
Hold on. Just hold on, fool.
You're gonna be here on the 5th or something. Forget.
I'm gonna tell you right now, man. I emailed you the damn thing.
You think I looked at that?
All right. Here's my agenda. Poe, get back. All right, Dan. So I'm gonna arrive in Greenville at 5:24 a.m. on the 4th.
Early.
Right, so you'll pick me up 5:24 on the 4th. Now, when you guys drop me off, though, this is probably gonna piss you off. I'm sorry, but if I didn't do this, I would have had to wait 2 more days for a train. So, you have to drop me off at the train station. I gotta be there at 2:23. That's when I leave a.m. So you'll drop me off at like 1 in the morning.
So you're gonna be here 5:30 in the morning on the 4th.
Yeah. And I'm leaving at 2 a.m. on the 11th.
All right. Shit, I think I screwed up the days I asked off. That's all right. I can change that.
You're off on Sunday.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah,
the
I
4th,
took 9
I'm
days
not gonna
off.
want to.
Oh, you're off the whole
On the
week.
4th?
That's awesome.
On the 4th, I'm not gonna want to do anything because I've been on the train for
Yeah.
18 hours.
18 hours. That's how long it takes.
Yeah.
Oh, that'd be cool though. I bet
Oh, it's got a food cart, a bar cart, and all that shit on it.
Yeah, I bet that'll be cool. Better than a bus.
It'll be mellow, man. I'm gonna pop a gummy and just fucking chill.
Oh yeah.
Only way to do it.
How much did a train cost?
For the round trip, but I did upgrade on 2 parts. So I go from Stanford to New York. That's business class instead of coach.
Yeah.
Because I want to have nicer, But a private car,
For your whole 30-minute ride.
you could get a sleeper car, a private car for $400 one way. My way is $400 for both,
I'm done.
back and forth.
Okay.
Because I can't hold my phone.
So,
All right, I'm gonna have to fix that.
and then
time
when
off,
I
think.
leave, I go from Greenville to Washington, and then there, I got a 3-hour layover in Washington. And then I'm business class from Washington to Stanford.
Damn, I feel like you could have flown cheaper than that.
A little bit, probably 100, 150 cheaper, but I'm not flying. Fuck that. I'll
Why
never
not?
fly
Can't bring all your
domestically
goodies with you.
again.
Yeah.
I guarantee you they will give me shit in that fucking airport. So I am not going to put myself through that.
Right.
Because I have more than gotten their attention over the years.
Terrorist.
You would be really fucking surprised, man.
Well, I'm not, because all this shit you post.
Well, that's where it starts, because if you post something against them on, like, say, Kamala Harris's Twitter or Biden's Twitter,
You do
and
that?
you cuss them out, hell yeah, I cuss them out. Hell yeah. I always post memes, all kind of shit on their pages. I guarantee you, if I go into the airport, the TSA is going to pull my ass aside and give me shit. They'll probably let me fly, but it'll be a shit show.
Yeah, they're gonna cavity search you and all that.
I don't think that, but
Just violate your
it'll feel
rights
like
just to
cavity
violate.
Oh, Lord, that's funny.
I mean, if I had to deal with that, I'd probably start fucking raising hell, and then they'll lock you up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You raise your voice, that's it. You're going to fucking jail. In an airport,
Ridiculous.
anyway. So
I
fuck that
watched
shit.
the video
No, thank you.
yesterday. There was a married couple that bought 2 seats, but they were in different rows. They tried to tell the guy that was sitting next to the husband he had to move and give the wife his chair. He refused. Of course, the video cuts out. You don't get to see how it ends. They probably dragged his ass off the airplane, but it's pretty jacked up. That's the seat he paid for. That's the seat he should be able to sit in. Doesn't matter if the
Absolutely.
husband and wife bought separate tickets,
Yeah.
I would have been right there behind that man saying, yeah, he's right. Of course, I would have probably moved, but that's just me.
Yeah, I would have too. Like I don't give a fuck.
This is my grandchild right now.
Close that door behind you.
Should have not.
Sharpening
What's
knives.
up?
Sharpening knives. There's always knives.
You're a redneck. He's a redneck.
This is my favorite one
He's
right
a
here.
black
redneck.
redneck. How's that work?
I got
The
my
black
camera
redneck.
on.
Look, this is my favorite one right here.
Check it out.
You want to see mine?
Yeah.
Hold on.
Redneck.
Well, you've met his papa.
This is my favorite one.
Ooh.
Nice.
Nice.
Oh.
He's kind
Oh,
of
cool.
started his own little collection.
You see
already.
the bottom?
He can break glass.
Oh,
It's a glass break.
yeah, he said that, and I didn't see that last time. It has a.
And then on this side, it's got a seatbelt cutter.
Oh, I see it now.
This is the second one.
Ah.
That's a good one.
Gotta make
Is
it.
it an actual switchblade or?
It is. How's it work?
Is it a flip or from inside?
How's it work? No, I think it just
Probably
folds
one of them
over.
flips.
Yeah, it flips.
Yeah, okay, yeah.
I had a
It's not quite
switchblade.
old as a
It was a
switchblade.
hair comb that looked like that. I actually had the switch and everything.
Yeah, I've
Yeah,
had
you remember that?
Instant
Yeah,
deploy
I
hair
remember
comb.
those.
Then they just
Nice.
right.
Cool.
He's obsessed.
It's the perfect age to start
Yeah,
getting into
good, well,
knives.
knives are awesome.
Knives are awesome. You have a knife?
Yeah.
What knife do you got?
Just a little pocket knife.
See, everybody carries a damn. Where's your knife, Bradley?
Where's your knife? Pull out your knife.
I was gonna
there
say,
you
you better be carrying one.
You
There's
better be
mine.
carrying one
I
in
see
my
what
house.
you got.
I am
see
in my
what you got,
pajamas,
Jen.
so I'm not exactly wearing.
I got different ones.
I got a
Yeah,
buck,
Gray's got his.
nice little plastic
Little knife.
buck knife.
Let me show you mine. Look
Let
at
me see
mine.
Bradley's.
Bradley,
Look at
show us your
mine.
knife.
Look.
Open it up.
It's kind of. It means.
Oh,
a
I
lot.
like. Is that an old timey?
Yeah.
Look.
It
That's
means
nice.
A lot.
Old timer.
Those
This
old
one has
timers, man. That's a badass knife.
Yeah.
Cowards over
Yeah.
them all.
Nice blade, Colin.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah.
And you calling me a redneck? We're all rednecks.
Well, I mean, I just think a smart person should always have a knife.
Well, that's just the way we were raised, I think.
It means this one has sentimental value to me. It was part of a set. It was part of like a old timer set, like a Christmas set.
Mm-hmm.
I broke it up and I took part of the gift and give somebody the rest. It had two other.
I remember that. That was
Two
that was
other
a
knives
few
in
years
it.
ago, wasn't it?
It was
Wasn't it?
before he died. I give Charles, my biological dad. He died about it had to be. He died 2 years. About 2
In
years
trouble
ago.
now. He's sharpening all his.
I'm sorry to bring that up, Bradley.
It's good, but it's all right. I can't believe that nobody's had a funeral for him. Like, I ain't gonna get into my brother and what he. But I didn't. I wasn't that close to that side of the family, anyways. Even at all. But I don't
Understandable.
know what I was gonna say.
Popcats Literature Showcase. So,
I still like him about 800 pounds.
speaking of Christmas
Damn, I
gifts,
really
I
don't.
got a very unique book here for Christmas. And it is
The blade is actually
The
very
Dungeons of Dragons Flavors of the Multiverse official D&D cookbook.
Oh my god.
good.
And it is a legit
That is
cookbook.
legit a nerd book.
Cool.
Fucking real recipes, lots of literature and exposition, but it gives you all these recipes
Oh,
Not sharp as that.
well,
for stuff based off of their world.
Good.
oh, cool. What game?
Who got
Some
you that?
cocktails too.
Who got you that, guy?
Oh,
Huh?
Who got you that?
My mother.
I figured it was her.
Pretty cool. Pretty cool gift. I still have to cook something because I bought.
That's some Deidre shit right
Well, I
ordered
mean,
the-
you just
well, I
cook
ordered
some
the actual
basic
D&D
shit. They're like
book.
into gourmet.
there. Yeah.
You know,
I ordered
That sounds like
I
a-
taught her how to cook and she ran with it.
yeah. Cheese stuff, I don't, you can look at it and don't know what it is. It's like, okay. Fancy.
Right.
Careful.
Well, I might as well.
Lottie doll.
Check this out. I've heard this. Will.
Yo.
I've heard this mentioned before by it was either that guy Fat Boy or it was Nine. It was one of the two. They mentioned it and he said it was a joke. It was not a joke about what I'm talking about, but it was. He said something is really sucks, but them he said but them McDonald's glasses are cool is all he said, but he was talking about these right here. They're
The old cups.
yeah, they're McDonald's glasses.
We used to,
like
they're like collectible and
superheroes?
shit, I think.
I've never seen nothing like that before in my life.
The old ones that
man.
have
Oh, they
like
used
the good
to, man,
McDonald's.
McDonald's used to have all kind of shit they made, man.
Yeah.
In the 70s, they have those cups. Have the
Yeah, 70s and 80s.
grimace and all of them on it.
Yeah.
Yep.
That's awesome. It's got
I remember all of them.
Nomp is sidekick.
Sidekick.
Yep.
Robin?
Yep.
Wait,
That's cool.
Pretty cool. I like it.
That's the
It is
crap.
cool. He was right. They are real cool.
I like shit like
But-
that. I'm into any kind of collectible kind of
Trinkets.
things. I like that stuff, man.
If there was some way to get it to them, like I don't know. I guess you can call and talk to them. On Monday they said they was gonna take people to call and talk to them, but
You
if
have
there
a
was some way you
bag.
could have it, I'd give it to them. Like I wanted to have it, but I can't figure out how to give it. How to give it to them?
I don't know where it is.
You have to mail it to the planet
Uh huh.
in care of him.
Oh, B-Rad G.
Yep.
That'd be perfect.
And write a letter in there. Be like, yo, man, I just wanted to give this to you. Yada, yada.
Yeah.
Move
Oh,
for a
okay.
second.
All right, Popcats disposable vape review.
Oh, Lord.
There's some content for you. Who's gonna start? What vape are you hitting
What
on,
is
Will?
I got a new one. I tried these geek.
Oh,
The
by
Geek
vape?
bar?
geek bar.
Yeah.
I do California honey. Clear.
Interesting.
I like
No
this one
flavor.
Okay.
Oh.
because it
Man,
tells you how
that
much
sounds
fluid
good.
you have left.
So I've been on the
Wow.
Raz fan club. These new Razos, check this out. They actually play an animation.
Oh, God.
Oh yeah.
That's
Oh,
just
my God.
Very cool.
How much did that fucking thing cost?
They're all $20 a piece at my vape store.
They
They changed like every single one, whatever brand. They're all just $20. It's a good deal for
pretty
a lot
much.
of them.
This one was almost, I think, around 20.
These are like 9,000 puffs.
This is supposed to be, if you, it has a pulse.
9,000?
Yeah.
This is supposed to have
Holy
15,000.
shit. 15?
That's what it says. Or there's a pulse
God
you can
damn.
put it on that is supposed to. It's only like 8,000 or 9,000 if you have it on pulse. But I haven't put. I don't know what pulse is. I hadn't done that.
Huh.
Let's try it.
Oh, it has a pulse mode. Huh.
I don't know what that means. Pulse.
Wow.
Mine are $10. They last me about 4 days.
Oh, mine has
So
animals.
I spend about 20 a week, you know.
Mine's doing something too, Gray.
Wow.
On the pulse,
Uh-oh.
it's got a little rocket ship or
Nice.
something.
You guys are fucking weird.
Well, everybody at work
It's
has
just a
them.
vape. What the fuck are you doing? You're playing. It's not a toy.
I know,
Yeah.
right?
Oh,
The
best
fuck, you
believe.
gonna link it to your computer next or what?
No, seriously. I'm serious. No, actually, when this goes out, I'm gonna take it
Good idea,
apart,
'cause
and I
I'll
want to
do
know
that.
how that video is stored in here. If there's like a little SD card or something, because the other one has
Well,
like
the
a
guy at
different.
work took one apart the other day, and it doesn't have all that digital, and it has a little chip board on the top,
Okay.
like where you plug it in. So there is going to be something like that in it. What bolt?
You people are very strange, man.
What is that? A bolt?
It's good
Taking
to see you,
apart
Will.
vapes.
Well, I mean, there's
What
so
the hell
many.
are you doing?
Well, this guy's he's
Why are you
a,
taking apart vapes? Why would you disassemble a fucking
Oh.
vape?
he's a tech at work, so He's technologically just interested in stuff
I want
like
to
that.
disassemble it because I'm fucking tweaking, man.
Yeah, I'm
He's
about to
like-
say, what the fuck are you people on, man?
I wish
Bunch
not.
of fucking tweaking ass faggots, man.
I have a whole box of
You
just
straighten
dick parts.
straighten your life up, motherfuckers. Get your shit
That
together.
would be a tweaking thing there, Gray.
It sure as shit would. I'm gonna take apart the fucking baby.
Well, no, the guy at work, like, he was joking, but he was like, "Oh, they got lithium batteries. I might save those." And I was like, "Mm-hmm."
Mhm.
That's
Sure.
fucking, yeah, exactly.
Yeah, shit.
Why would you
Well,
save lithium batteries?
I can tell you exactly why you save lithium batteries.
Shake and bake, motherfuckers.
No. Lithium batteries explode at high impact. You can fit them inside of a shotgun shell and use them as a slug, and they will burst into flames and fragment on whatever they hit. Look it up on YouTube. A lot of people have tried it.
What's the point of that?
So they blow
Fucking-
themselves up.
Blow somebody else up.
What the fuck you need? If you shoot
I
somebody
mean,
with a
you're shooting
shotgun, that's
them with a
good enough,
gun.
I think.
That's what I was thinking.
The fuck, a
No,
12 gauge round?
no.
You need to make
cut-
it blow up too? Fuck.
Cut the shells open at the top, or you uncrimp them, and you put different stuff instead of the bird shot.
Oh, no.
Okay?
Well, I mean, if you're doing it just for fun to like blow shit up like in the yard, okay,
It's
but
very
that's
fun.
not self-defense or anything.
Probably fuck them up pretty bad.
Man,
Battery.
what the hell would you do that to them for? You're gonna set them on fire?
A battery like this big coming at 1,200 feet per second? That's...
A battery, yeah, that would fucking suck.
So now we know what Gray thinks about doing when he's not on podcast.
Killing motherfuckers in creative ways. Yes.
Only
The Popcats host is a fucking psycho who wants to blow people up with shotguns.
Only on Call of Duty. Only in Call of Duty do I think about such
Yeah.
things.
Yeah, the disclaimer. Don't do this shit at home.
Like, God, imagine what this would do to somebody in Minecraft.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. That's what you gotta say. You can't put that. You can't say this shit on YouTube. They'll be like, He's talking about blowing shit up with batteries and shit. That's against community fucking standards.
Oh, man.
Ban that cocksucker. Popcats. Bye bye.
Have you heard of Zach Wessing? He does, I guess he's got YouTube, TikTok, all of them. But he pretty much stopped making videos and he's doing live shows now because he can't stand the community standards and them cutting his crap and taking his videos down and like he went
YouTube's owned by Google.
Yeah.
So the Google standards are fucking ridiculous, man. Because like I can't go. I've noticed in the past like 4 or 5 months, there's a bunch of websites I can't go to if I'm not using Google Chrome.
Right.
So I have to go to fucking Microsoft Edge or use a Tor to go to the fucking website.
That's weird.
Yeah, and I'm not talking about like crazy shit. You know, nothing extreme. Just signing up for this or what. This just whatever. Political stuff. Largely. But
They filter. So I don't even use Google as a search engine.
it's fucking horrible.
Generally, just because they're gonna only link you to certain things, right?
What are you doing? Oh, I told you
like,
if you wait till I'm done, I will.
For example, if you search on YouTube or on Google anything drug or alcohol or firearm related, it's going to send you to. You're gonna have pages of just results to like rehab centers and results to like government web pages and shit. Like not what you're looking for.
Oh, it happens all the time.
I don't know. I don't know what you guys are googling, but Google works just fine for what I look up.
Funny cat
Well,
pictures.
I mean,
Yeah,
I look up a lot of political stuff, and also like when I'm doing research for because I'm writing a book right now, and when I'm doing research on like the vaccines and stuff like that, Google, you can't find the shit. It won't let you. Yeah. And if I'm using
because
Chrome,
they only want you
a
to
lot
know
of the
certain
sites.
information. Yeah.
No, of course, no, they don't want you to know. Yeah.
Huh.
So
It's
it's like,
like a
well, they
lot-
don't
a
want
lot
you to
of
be able to
the stuff-
find it.
A lot of the stuff that you would say check out during the pandemic or that I would check out, videos I would share, they would just disappear. Now, if I save something to my phone, it shouldn't just disappear. It's saved on my phone. It's saved in my videos or whatever.
Oh, yeah.
But when I go back to look for that video, it'd be gone. Just completely gone. So they're getting into your phone and erasing shit in your actual photo gallery, you know?
Yeah.
That's weird.
Certain doctors that I was following that were speaking the truth, you know, that were against the vaccines and were telling you the natural ways to get rid of it. All those videos disappeared. Every one of them.
Huh.
Oh, it was unbelievable what they were doing. Well,
Yeah.
they're still doing it. I mean, what they started, they used the COVID as an excuse to do this shit, and then they're not going to stop doing it now. It's not like they're going to give the power up after they got it. You know, now they've got the phones, they've got your computer, they've got your smartwatch, they got every device that you're fucking linked to. You know, the only way, if you want privacy, you're going to have a VPN. It's got to be a credible company, you know, or a Tor, you know. But when you use a Tor, every time you use a Tor, the feds know. They don't know what you're looking at, but they know you're on the dark web.
And I don't even know what that is or what that means.
A Tor browser is a browser that bounces your IP address all over the planet. So when you're looking at something and they're trying to look at what you know, like say for example, you go to a website, a drug website, right? Well, they might have that drug website they're monitoring it, right? But when you visit it, your IP address won't log in because it's going all over the planet.
Yeah.
So I was gonna say someone from.
It's the only way
Europe
you
is
can
looking at
possibly fucking maneuver completely free from federal control or observation.
Screw 'em. They know where I am. They know who I am.
Well, they know everything about me. You know what I'm saying? And I'm nobody. I'm not like some kind of fucking activist or something. But you know, they're keeping track of the people that are saying fuck off. They're keeping track of the people that said no vaccine. They're keeping track of the people that are saying corporations need to get the fuck out of our politics. They're watching that. They're looking at that.
Oh yeah.
And anybody that's pro-Trump is on the list as well.
Yeah. Exactly.
They can get over it. I'm careful about what I share or what I post because of those things. Though. I don't.
Fuck them.
I don't
What are
get
they
too
gonna do? Arrest me?
political.
Fuck them.
I mean, I don't really care. I don't get too political because it starts arguments with people, and I'm not one to keep commenting and discussing shit with people on any social media app. You know what I mean? Like I don't. It's just a waste of time. People have too much to say about other people's business.
Yeah.
I work in the trash. I don't know what you're talking about.
So this will be relevant in
Charlie.
my life in the future. So my significant other, she's got the iPhone. I got her Apple Watch for Christmas just because it's not my Apple Watch. I don't want it. We're talking about living together in the future, and one thing they have at their house that she wants to have at my house, our house, is an Alexa, Amazon Alexa. And I'm like, why? It's like, oh, just so I can say, oh, Alexa, play this song.
Yeah.
That's it?
Nah.
That's a problem I didn't have. So how much money am I going to pay to fix a problem I didn't have? One. Two, I don't want that little bitch box listening in on everything I say in my own house. Like, the phone's bad enough.
It's bad enough our phones already do it.
Another thing, people and their Apple Watches and their Apple Pay. People love Apple Pay. And I'm like, why do you want Apple to be managing your transactions and have access? Apple doesn't know what bank card I have.
I don't have none of that.
Yeah, but a bank does.
Yeah.
Samsung.
But like,
So
why
who gives a
add
fuck?
another?
Everybody knows.
So just fuck
There's
it.
no
I don't like
privacy.
doing
There's nothing
transactions
about
like-
you that's private.
No, there really isn't.
So there's no argument against using Apple Pay then.
I don't use it. I
I
will
don't.
not use
What
it.
difference does it make?
No.
I'm using right now. I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I got 5 fucking accounts that I'm moving money around through or using to pay this or buy that. You know what I'm saying?
I don't want
I mean,
any. of
what
my
difference
money
does it
on
fucking
them.
make? You know,
No,
your
'cause
money
they know
is
you do.
digital. You don't unless you withdraw it in cash. It's digital.
Yeah.
See,
I don't
I've
like
thought
that
about
either.
this. If I had good, I don't know, secure storage situation. Because of course most jobs require you to do direct deposit.
Yeah.
But I would, if I had a good plan in motion to store and keep my cash safe, I would I'd keep like $50 in my bank account, and every 2 weeks pull all my paycheck money out into cash.
That's what I do. I don't keep any
I
money
pretty
in the
much
bank.
agree with that. You know, I'm direct deposit.
But I don't do it in
just like
cash.
you.
You know, I want to have like 1,000 in cash for emergency,
Mm-hmm.
but everything else I want tied up in investments. If I'm not spending it, it needs to be invested. If it's not making money for me, it's losing money for me.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I'm
Period.
so skeptical about the whole online making money, moving. Yeah, I don't.
Well,
fuck
then
with it.
what difference does it make? Your money's digital. It's unless you're pulling it out in cash. Your money's sitting in a bank account collecting zero fucking interest. Zero. That's
Yeah.
online. Your bank is online.
No, I can physically
You
walk into my
can. So
bank.
what difference does it matter? As long as you're not dealing with some shady bullshit. If you're dealing with a real corporation that manages money, what's the difference?
I feel like the
You know?
reason I don't fuck with it is because I'm uninformed. I don't know enough about it to step into it yet. You know.
Well,
The more
I
the
sent
more
you a
that
damn
time
link,
goes,
man. It only takes $5. I opened up fucking Terry an account for $5.
Mm-hmm.
She bought like $5 in Microsoft. Now she can go online, and you don't have to even invest it. You just leave it sit there, and it'll make 5.25% interest on the one I'm using. Lear Capital offers 5.1, and I think JP Morgan's offering like 5 flat. And there's another one that's big too. But anyways, so like if you can get like 5%, I mean, Jesus, man, that's 5% versus 0%.
yeah.
True.
You know,
All you do
and
is just let it sit there.
that you don't have to invest it. You can just leave it there. I've got money sitting there uninvested, collecting that interest because it's better for it to sit there than sit in my bank account.
Yeah.
You
Good
can
point.
look at
So, I've got, like I said, I opened her up $5. That's all it costs, $5, bam. Now she can go online, look at her account, and she learns about stock and learns about investing.
Yeah,
That
and that's where I'm at. I still need to learn about it.
well, take $5 and fucking buy a piece of stock that you like.
What is
Pick a
that?
company you like.
Board of mercy.
That's all you gotta do. Take $5. Once you start, you'll notice that it's not so hard to dump an extra $5 in when you get a paycheck.
Yeah.
And before long, you got $100 in there. And you're looking at your stocks and you're analyzing their trends, and you start to learn and understand the news. Like a big thing is like you got to watch the news a little bit because you want to know, like when Boeing. Did you hear about the door flying off the fucking plane in midair?
Yeah, and
Well, guess what? Their stock plummeted 5% within an hour, and then another 3% by the end of the day. I had Boeing.
Ooh,
I sold it instantly.
Yeah.
As soon as I saw the news, I sold it, and boom, I saved myself fucking 8% loss.
Yeah.
Don't even
Just by watching the news. Oil, anything going on, like all the shit in Israel and the Red Sea and all that. You got to watch that if you're wanting to invest in commodities like oil, stuff like that. That's all affected dramatically by geopolitics. You know what I'm saying?
I know, but you don't ever touch those, okay?
Yeah.
I'm gonna get Gray to open up a $5 account, get him started when I get down there. Maybe I'll even get B-Rad.
You can help us both.
I'll get you in. It's $5. That's all you gotta do. Open the account. Boom. They give you like a free $1 in
I mean,
crypto.
I would go 20.
And then a free $1
I'm
in
not
something
that
else.
cheap.
Huh.
I could spare 20.
Yeah. Well, just
You know what I
then
mean?
think about in your head this week. Think about corporations you like. Pick like 4 corporations that you are interested in.
I would say
Right? And then when we
Google's a
come
good.
down there, I'll show you.
Google's a
I'll show
good-
you how to track them.
Any kind of Google or
Okay.
technology, I think, is going to
I'm
be a
heavy
good
in tech.
safe bet because it's only going to get
AI.
progressed and always going to make money.
It's AI. That's going to be the
Hey,
next
let
boom.
me show Papa, listen. Let me show Uncle Will this box. This is the box he keeps his knives in. The top
Oh,
is off.
cool.
You remember
Oh.
that?
Actual collection box.
Oh, I
That
do
was,
remember
Huh.
that. Yes, I
that was
do.
my dad.
Oh,
Yeah.
cool.
The lid, I gotta get the hinges fixed, but I've told him that he will inherit that, and
Huh.
so now it's his knife box.
Pretty
I wish
cool.
I had what came in this box. When Dad gave it to Josh, it had the muzzle loader and the revolver in it
Oh,
that he
cool.
had. Well, 2 muzzle loaders and a revolver, and then I guess Josh got cracked out and sold them. You laugh, but it was not funny, and it still pisses me off to this day.
Yeah.
You know, he had no right to do that, but Dad should have known better.
Yeah, well, a bunch of notes on it.
I did.
Where'd it go?
I don't know, a bit like that dang taco packet last night. Man, I lost a taco packet last night, Will. I was like making tacos. All of a sudden, I mean, I got everything in my hand. I'm preparing the tacos, right? Well, all of a sudden, I turn around and the packet, you open the seasoning packet, I guess you call it. Well, it was just gone. I'm looking all around. I'm looking everywhere. Like, and walk in my room and back in the kitchen, and it finally ended up being on top of my drinking glasses. Like, I don't know, it seems like a weird place for it to be, but I finally
You
got
know,
it top.
Bradley,
We've all done it before, man.
Bradley, they make a medication for your problem, you know.
No, have you ever
or
watched
the
shit that you're
lack of
holding in your hand?
self-medicating. Or the lack of self-medicating might help that problem.
Yeah, yeah.
You might have
Maybe
too much medicine.
over self-medicating might be the
Exactly.
fucking problem.
Exactly.
You've been
I got
smoking.
so
Did you
mad.
smoke a doobie, Bradley?
Yeah, I got so mad because I couldn't find the packet, and I'm thinking to myself, well, should I smoke
That's
another, or did I not smoke enough? And I'm like, and I still couldn't find it. See, no matter what I done, nothing. I'm like, this season packet has to be somewhere.
Where's your
I was
notes?
happy when I found it. Oh, they gotta be
I
somewhere.
bet you were.
What else we got?
Do some bland tacos
Yeah.
without it.
Where's the notes?
You got an agenda there, Gary?
Damn it. Dude, our
You got
show's
an
on the
agenda?
line, man. This is crunch
I
time.
know.
We gotta
Have
make
they
we
must be
talked
get
about
those
anything
viewers.
on your agenda?
I just had them.
Oh,
Oh, yeah, now. Yeah, I had one interesting topic. Well, I
I'm
had
stealing
one.
this notebook paper. My dad fucked me over. Yeah.
I'm about to
Okay.
see without these anymore.
I had one really good
He's
topic.
got me taking off like 12 days of work.
That's my box.
Oh, huh.
That's what you do.
I like this backdrop you got going on, Gray, better than the black curtain or
Yeah,
black trash
so-
bag, whatever he
At
has.
least one good subject.
Yeah, he's upgraded. Looks good.
Yeah, it's
I
better.
remember you were talking.
The couch is
Well,
more chill.
Yeah,
looking.
what the fuck was going on with
You
your
were talking
colon
about,
thing, anyways?
With my what?
Colon.
No, I'm just getting my colonoscopy.
That's it.
Yeah,
Oh, okay.
I just gotta do my fluid.
I still got a year for my next one.
Well, I haven't never had one yet, so yeah, there's that. But I do my flush Sunday, and then I have my procedure Monday morning.
Yeah, it's always fun.
Oh yeah, I'm sure.
I like
It'll be a blast.
I didn't even have to flush. I just had to do a starvation for.
1911.
Oh really? I
Yeah,
have to take
Terry
pills.
had to flush, but I didn't have to flush.
Mine's just pills, though. It's not the liquid, or
Oh yeah,
whatever
that's
it
what
is.
I had. The pills, yeah.
Yeah, that's what I got.
This one says, dude.
Yeah, she got
But I'm assuming it's still gonna flush me.
It does, but it's not like that. It's not like the other.
Yeah.
The
Good.
other's fucking ridiculous.
Ugh.
But okay, well that's good.
Yeah.
Oh, this time.
Don't.
Where do people get the time?
All right, Gray. What else you want to talk about?
Oh, well, I have one last.
It's a
one
little
last
harder when you
thing,
got
I
all these
think.
people.
Y'all were talking about. We was talking about that movie Fight Club.
What do you like?
Yeah, and how prevalent it is really if you think about all the stuff they're saying.
Okay.
Well, I had some buddies one time that they really liked. Remember that movie Bound and Gagged. Not Bound and Gagged. Why do I want to say Bound and Gagged? It's not called that.
Whoa.
It's called Fear and Loathing in Las
Fear and Loathing in Las Vegas.
That's it.
Yes, I had that movie.
Who wrote that? I read the book. Who wrote that fucking
Thompson.
book? Yeah.
Hunter S. Thompson wrote it.
Yeah.
Oh, that's such a good movie with Johnny Depp. You ever see that, Jennifer?
Maybe.
Oh man.
I suck at names of movies and stuff.
That's a really good movie. It really
Benicio.
was.
You got Benicio del Toro and. Right?
I'm sorry, I was reading a message
Yeah.
from Tara. Not right this.
Yeah,
let me
very
finish
very
this
good movie.
That was a great one.
Oh, we were talking about that's what it was. It was something I was going to
You're
say and I
right.
forgot what it was. Remember we was talking about video games like 8-bit and all that. Have you seen? I guess you have. You've been on this like the Switch where you can download all the games and everything. The eShop. Man, they got some really weird ones on there, dude. I mean, out there. Like there was a time, and I remember it. Do you remember it, Will, when Atari? Okay, so Atari, it was Atari games, right? But there wasn't that very many. There were good ones.
No,
The ones
it's like
they had
Frogger,
were good.
Pac-Man.
Well, there was a time where, man, I think they wanted more sales, so they just released all the uncopyrighted everything. And when they did that, like all these weird games would come out, they'll be like for cereal, like advertisements. You know what I'm talking about? I think it was right when the Atari became a thing. And there were
Okay, that's long. That's like
video
80s.
games about cereals and all kind of other
Sex
just
Quest.
weird kind of just weird kind of video games that you never would about oatmeal, games about oatmeal. I can't think of any other ones right off the top, but
Right.
but there's like games like that on the eShop kind of that are just out there, man.
Is this streaming
there's some
live
really
anywhere?
good ones.
Huh?
It's live on YouTube.
Is this streaming live?
Yes.
On what?
YouTube.
Oh, okay.
You're a little late into it to ask that, aren't you?
No kidding. God, I should have filled out the disclaimer form before that. So before either one of y'all got
Mine's
in,
a
I
little
was-
different than a fucking podcast that you can edit. No nuts.
Yeah. Be careful.
Yeah.
Well, I'm gonna smoke fucking crack on this motherfucker, so I don't care.
Hey, if it's legal in your state, then we're good.
You're the only one that can
I'm
get
in
away.
Connecticut. This is marijuana. Fuck off.
Oh my God. Oh no. Not marijuana.
I do drugs.
So did y'all hear about the execution that was done in Alabama on Thursday?
Yeah, I just read it though. I've been meaning to read it, but I've left the article on my phone.
Yeah, so in 1988, this preacher paid a guy to, paid one of his tenants to kill his wife, I guess for life insurance. That guy hired two guys to actually do the hit for $1,000 a piece.
Oh wow.
They carried it out. One of the hitmen, they were taken out with lethal injection in 2010. This guy, I think his name's Smith. They attempted to execute him in 2022. And they're having difficulties. He was there's communication issues. He was resisting. They were stabbing him in the neck a bunch with a needle and fucked it up. And they called it off. And so, yeah, Thursday, Alabama, they did their first ever experimental nitrogen. Was it nitrogen?
Yeah.
Nitrogen gas asphyxiation thing.
How'd it go? Do you know?
Well, he's dead.
Well, obviously, but did it? Because they thought it would be torture or something. Is why
They thought some oxygen would get through the mask or something.
you're not playing outside with umbrellas because you will break my umbrella. It's the only one I got.
My takeaway was there's a lot of murderers that do not get the death sentence. like
because they settle on an agreement.
most murderers don't get the death penalty. The vast majority don't. I just think it's funny that like a hitman would be the one. I feel like I don't know, murder for hire doesn't seem as bad to me in a sense. You know, like I don't know, hitmen or murder's not okay. But
most murder's the crime of passion, though. You know, most, not all, but you know,
like soldiers of fortune, people doing it professionally.
A hitman's more. I don't know. You know, I feel like that's a little more. What's the word I'm looking for? Premeditated. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, oh, definitely. If that's the term, if that's the standards that we're going by, yeah, absolutely. I mean, that's planned out.
You know,
more than any other.
It might be a little more dangerous as a hitman than just like a person with crime of passion. You know.
Right.
I mean, most people don't set out to just commit murder.
Yeah.
You know. But if you go $1,000, come on, you cheap.
In '88, how much was $1,000 in 1988?
If you could pay $1,000, you know what I mean?
1,700, 2,000.
You know what I mean? Like shit.
Yeah. How much was it?
I don't know.
88, and 80. I'm talking about Dale Jr. here.
Just here's my thought, you know, because we hate mass shooters, right? We hate people that just go out killing for the shits and giggles.
Yeah.
These are the most vilified individuals up there with like child predators.
And rat. I can't stand rat.
Mass murderers are unhinged psychopaths and universally hated.
Yeah.
Crime of passion. If you look at you know, any website that has comments that showcases topics like that or videos like that, it tends to be pretty split opinion. A lot of people like are like, oh, she shouldn't have cheated. She knew what she was getting into. You know, it's her fault. Like putting the blame on them. So like we hate people that kill due to infidelity a lot less. But doing it for money. My thought was the preacher in that situation, the one that paid someone to murder his wife, he should have got the death penalty. He should have been strung up.
Yeah.
You know, and made an example of. Because that's a horrible individual.
Out loud. That's just,
Hey, he should have taken all the punishment for that.
Yeah.
Yeah. I believe you're right.
I'd let the two guys that did it walk and strung that preacher by his balls.
No, I mean, I don't know. When it comes, I mean, I'm pro death penalty, but, well, first of all, there needs to be a burden of proof that is so fucking beyond any kind of doubt, because there's been people getting fucking killed that didn't do it.
Yeah.
But with that being said, as far as like a crime of passion, no, I wouldn't give that person the death penalty. No way. A hitman, definitely you have to kill them. You know, if you can catch one, you got to kill him. You know what I mean? Because that's like the worst kind of motherfucker in the world.
Yeah.
You think Preacher Boy's bad? Well, a hitman, how many motherfuckers did they kill?
Well, I think these are just two dipshits. These are just two dipshits that needed some money.
Obviously, they're dipshits. If they got, I mean, $1,000.
Yeah, 1,000 exactly.
You're a crackhead.
But you know,
you're a crackhead. They just want to go buy a rock, you know.
You made a choice to say
you go find a homeless addict,
make money
and pay him
by
money to kill
murdering
somebody. Does he get the death penalty? You pay some junkie to whack someone for you.
If I pay a junkie and he chooses to go kill somebody, both of us should be executed.
Yeah.
You have to set the precedent, because otherwise, as we see in our country, people just do whatever the fuck they want.
I mean, I think child molesters and rapists should be, you know, killed.
Yeah, I mean, if you have somebody that penetrated a child, kill that motherfucker.
Absolutely.
Yep.
Yo. If you have somebody that's a repeat offender, molesting kids or something like that, castrate them.
Yeah, but even still,
I mean, you got to be. We
That's
need
not
to be
gonna stop them.
extreme about this shit. You know,
yeah,
all of it though. All of the, you know,
That brings
because
me
if you
up.
look at it right, the United States has the largest prison population in the fucking planet, right? So we're locking a lot of people up in this country, right? But a lot, you know, some people need to be in prison, obviously, all right? But there's a lot of people, like, especially the drug offense type stuff, you know, you could depopulate the prisons if you just drop all that shit right there, right? If you want to go do heroin, fine. If you do a crime, you go to jail. Not for possessing the drug, but for the crime you committed.
Yeah.
Get rid of all the drug offenses.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter anyways. The Mexicans are bringing it in, and the you know, in whatever neighborhood, in whatever poor neighborhood, it gets disseminated to the dealers. Boom.
Yeah.
You know. So if you're not gonna, you know, if you're not gonna actually try to stop what's going on at the border and the import of the drugs and the people and all that, if you're not gonna stop that, then don't criminalize drugs in this country. Legalize everything.
I don't know about all that, but you know,
I say everything. I say every fucking drug on the market. If you want to go buy fucking Percocets, fucking let a motherfucker go to the damn Walmart and buy a bottle of Percocets.
Absolutely.
Fucking do
But yeah,
The
and
people that are gonna die, we need them to go ahead and fucking die anyways. Get out of the system. Go ahead and die. OD
Leave
and
yourself
die.
out,
Because
yeah,
you're not gonna
exactly.
fucking stop.
let's just go
So
ahead
just
and
die.
fentanyl to everybody then.
Yeah, no, we'll let them buy it. You want to fucking do fentanyl? Fucking
if you're
here.
deciding you're
Merry
checking
Christmas.
out, if you're checking out a life, okay, check
Bye
out.
bye. You know, we're not
You're
talking
not-
about.
You're not
I'm
generating
not talking
tax
about.
dollars.
I'm not talking about like
working,
an alcoholic
doing
that's
dope.
struggling, right? Or somebody that's actually trying to improve their life or making some kind of fucking effort or something like that. I'm talking about the fucking junkies that are on the streets and say, "Fuck it, I'm out."
Yeah.
You know, if you're willing to live on the
if you look at
streets,
some of the
that means
videos,
you don't give a fuck.
Yeah.
you know, you see the videos of people like Philadelphia seems to be one of the worst. That I get a lot of videos coming up on my feed of these people in the streets just flopping all over the place, just you know, completely the flock of
Philly.
people.
I was just in Manhattan, man. You should see the shit. Oh my god.
Yeah, I can
Oh
imagine.
my god.
I mean,
it's crazy, man.
it's sad.
Motherfuckers just
It's
standing
sad.
there with their head leaned over, just like kind of
Yeah.
half crouched.
Yeah,
Just standing on the side of the street. I did a delivery in the Lower East Side last week, and Jesus, man, the fucking bums, the migrants, every fucking where.
yeah.
Oh my god.
The homeless population in Easley's grew a lot
Oh yeah.
over the last few years. It's sad.
That's
You see it a lot more than you ever did before.
Man.
Just in the last
We got
5
bums
years.
all
maybe.
over the place up here.
Yeah.
We got bums
you
that
go to
comes and gets
Greenville, you
fucking
see them all
trash.
the time. Greenville, it's not uncommon, but now Easley's becoming, you know, a place that you see them on at Walmart a lot. Dre, you probably see them a lot more than I do because you go to work right there. But people standing at that red light with signs and just walking through town, you know, bags and bags on them, and it's sad.
You know what's puzzled me about these individuals?
Fuck them. I have no sympathy. Fuck everyone.
You know, every person has a different smell, right? People have different body scents. Right? One person's going to have a different stink than another. Well, these homeless folk, they have the same stench.
Not bathing for long periods
From
of
not
time.
bathing, but yeah, it's like there's not a difference. Like, this homeless person smells exactly the way this one
Oh.
Damn, how
does.
close are you getting to these guys? I've never been close enough to smell them, to be honest.
Face to
with you.
face.
No, me neither.
Well, look, they give off a cloud of stench about 10-foot radius, okay? And if you're having to, like, check them out or face-to-face interact with these people, yeah, you're going to
Man.
Oh, you're gonna break it.
puzzle me.
What'd you do? Get the whole clip stuck in it?
Well, people
You're
keep,
flat
Yeah, I see
head.
him.
keep
I see a
falling
lot
for the
of homeless.
panhandling thing. I don't... You know, they panhandle and people... You know, they go stand at a red light or something. People are going to give them money.
Yep.
Well, also boosting,
Mm-hmm.
you know. They make a hell of a lot of money boosting. That's why all these damn stores are closing down, man. They're closing their shops. They're like, everybody wants to order everything online now, anyways.
Yeah. There's too many people like in the actual stores stealing.
I mean, you think about the money that they lose from theft is ungodly, dude. I mean, it's like billions of dollars in shoplifting every fucking year in this country. It's crazy.
But
And most of that is being done by either homeless or drug addicts.
They I've looked at like sales versus shrink reports on a lot of these. Generally the theft is only one and change % of the actual sales for that year.
Yeah.
So it doesn't matter how much they steal. We're still
and in South Carolina, you can't approach them. You can't stop them going out the store. You can't do anything. You have no legal right to protect your own business.
Up here, they'll shoot your ass.
Because you can't.
Straight up. If you try jacking a bodega, the bodega owner, if you're gonna literally try to steal his shit, they can fucking shoot you.
Yeah.
Happens all the time.
What happened to that guy that bodega?
Which is ironic.
The guy got behind his counter and was attacking him, and he stabbed him to death.
He got off.
He got off.
Yeah.
Thank God.
He's gonna get off.
Cause I saw that video. That was screwed up. That was.
Somebody got stabbed.
He fucking yeah, man. These assholes. Oh my God, they're getting robbed like once a week. You know.
Man.
I mean, think about it, man. These assholes in the bad neighborhoods, these bodega owners are getting robbed like at least once a month. Some asshole comes in and fucking straight up tries to stick them up.
I wouldn't.
That's why they're allowed to defend themselves. The ones in Manhattan, they have a special license that they're all allowed to have carry concealed.
Mm-hmm.
All the bodega employees, owners, and shit. So.
Wow.
Yeah, go ahead, rob that motherfucker. See what happens.
Oh yeah, because it's legal where you're at.
A guy had told me about.
Yeah, but like, I can't walk around with a fucking gun without going through, hell and high water and sucking the government's dick for 2 years or whatever, because that's how they treat the citizen. Yeah. But if you're a business owner, you're protected.
Bingo. Somebody told me about.
Of course, Walmart's not going to do that shit.
This old man, the shop owner, is
messing with it.
He had shot someone that tried to rob him with a shotgun. He killed them, right? And it started becoming a thing. It started happening. Like, he defended that store more than once, and it turned into a thing to where like gangs, part of their gang initiation was to send them to try to rob his store. And he would just kill them. He eventually closed the store down because, constantly having to deal with lawyers and shit over that.
I bet.
Wow.
But yeah, they're trying to make it out like he's trapping these people.
Yeah.
I don't understand about, you're not allowed to booby trap your house. If you booby trap your house with something and somebody breaks in and it blows up and kills them, you're going to prison.
Well, did you hear about the guy that kept getting his packages from Amazon stolen? So he booby trapped packages and he recorded it, and he blew up a bunch of people. I mean, he didn't blow them up, but it was enough to, scare him. But yeah, he got sued for that or some shit. And I'm like, you're right. It's like, that's my front porch. You just came and took a package. He has a right. I would think to blow them up. Hell.
Yeah, you deserve to get it worse.
I mean, man.
It's unreal the lengths that thieves go through.
It really is.
Yeah, it's bad. Especially, post-COVID, we're in a delivery culture now,
Yeah.
It's the new thing, man. It's the new thing. It's unbelievable the amount of fucking, I log in 24 hours a day and have work instantly. Boom. Just right off the bat. Ping, 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 ping,
yeah.
ping.
And you can pick and choose what you want to do.
Yeah, I don't have to take what I don't want. At first, in the beginning, I wasn't picky because I didn't know any better, but now I'm very picky. Like certain restaurants I boycott, because they're like either rude or snotty or
Yeah.
really slow. Or if it's like if I do a delivery, like I did a package delivery, I did one in the Bronx and then one in Manhattan last week, and I usually work like between Greenwich and the Bronx, right in that zone. There's a Port Chester and Rybrook, and in that area, it's all built up. It's all just all city, everything.
Well,
Every
that's where the
street
money's
is one
at
block
anyway.
after another.
That's where
Well,
the
it's just
money is.
fucking. There's a lot of people. It's just a
But
lot
I mean,
of
there
fucking
there
people.
should be plenty of work in your area that you don't have to go that far.
No, it's better over there because over where I'm at, unless I stay right in on the coast, then I end up getting pulled like doing a delivery way the fuck up in the in the rich areas up north. And that's like a fucking 40-minute drive to get up there, and then it takes me 25, 30 minutes to get back into a zone where I can pick work back up again. Because there's no restaurants, there's no package delivery, there's nothing going on up there. It's just houses, so it takes fucking forever to get up there, then it takes forever to get back. It's just not worth it. So I go over towards the city. I end up, usually I'm between, I would say Greenwich, White Plains, and the Bronx. That's kind of my triangle that I'm usually.
How much do you average in a day?
Out there, though.
It depends on what I want to do. You know what I mean? I can only make so much. You know what I mean? Because of the disability, right?
Oh,
So,
God,
yeah, I cap myself at 75 a day. It's usually like 3 hours.
Oh, wow. That's sweet, though.
I would say 12 hours a week, and I'm able to get my 300. So.
Right. Damn,
really
that's
good,
pretty good.
You ever seen New York before?
Yeah, I totally flexible.
New York
whenever
twice.
fuck I
Really?
want.
I've never seen it before.
Well,
What?
Yeah, I was talking to
Probably
another
5
guy. I was talking to another guy that does it, and he was telling me, he's like, he works 8 hours and usually makes 250 to 300 a day. And he said he works 5 days a week, and he's living fucking great.
Right.
So,
But that's the good thing about what you do is you can make your own schedule.
yeah. And when I move down there later on after mommy passes, I'll be able to work, around Charlotte, or if we're closer to Asheville, work that market.
So you and is Terry planning on coming down here too?
Yeah, when mommy passes, we're gonna sell the house, and then we've been shopping property in North Carolina, so we're gonna buy probably about an acre of mountain property, and then put a manufactured home on it, and then brick it in, and we won't have any mortgage. We'll have that paid off. That'll be done.
That's cool.
And then the
Looking
next
at some-
stage is to move.
There's some prefab manufactured homes on Amazon.
Yeah.
I was looking at.
But they don't come with electricity.
No.
I watched the dude that he's like, you can order, I guess he was doing an experiment to see if you can live off of ordering on Amazon completely, everything. Dude bought the house, but they started to go in and there was no outlets. And he's like, well, did I forget to get the electrical package? And there is no electrical package. You have to do it yourself.
You got to wire it yourself.
But
one I saw came with at least a bathroom.
It did. It had it folded out.
Yeah.
It was a box.
Looking at the same one.
Folded it out.
How much was those?
I don't know. I didn't never catch that, dude.
The ones I saw, it ranged between 16 and 30,000.
Wow. Yeah. Damn 30,000, it better come with damn electricity. Well,
30,000 is but they're not big. It's like 20 by 20 foot.
Like the dude put an 80-inch TV in this some bitch. It was a tiny little home, and he put an 80-inch TV in it. Go ahead.
I'm thinking probably about an 850 square foot to 1,000 manufactured. Of course you have to fucking run the wiring and water. Maybe it might. I don't know about the lot. It'll depend on the lot, but probably I just assume we'll have to run the water, run the electricity, and all that. But and then once you brick that motherfucker in, boom, it's a house.
Yeah,
so,
it's pretty wild.
That's that.
It'd be something for somebody. If you got we got a buddy that's got property that it's kind of useless unless you get someone in there to grade a plot, you know, because it's all mountainy, hilly. But something like that, you slap that bitch right up, you know.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
I could live without
Then
electricity.
without it,
I could. I mean, if you have a
yeah,
generator or something like that, you don't, you know.
yeah. But why would you want to? Unless you're gonna set yourself up solar or generator and all that.
Yeah, which is
Gas ain't
easy
cheap.
enough
You know
now.
what I'm saying?
But that's easy enough to do now, though. You could buy solar panels at Harbor Freights, you know.
No, you can set it up. It takes a lot though to power a
Yeah,
house every day. It takes a lot of fucking panels. It really does.
yeah,
You can get them up here. There's a contract with the state and the federal government where you can get them if
yeah.
you own
You can
a
do that
homeowner.
here.
Boom, free. You know, on your house,
Yeah, but they
completely
say
free.
that, but we've looked into it. It's not exactly free. You know what I'm saying? You're still paying for it inevitably, but
Oh, I'm paying
we
for it in my taxes for every one of them motherfuckers that goes up. Merry Christmas.
facts,
That's
facts.
great.
I see. They're all over. Every one of these houses. Half the houses have solar panels on the roofs. Half of them.
Yeah. Well, hell, if you live here and you got Blue Ridge or combined, you need it because your power's double. I mean, people were posting pictures of their $900 power bills last month.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Like, that's more than my mortgage, you know?
I ran
No, you
heaters
definitely. I think
all
the way
day,
to
every
go would
day.
be propane
Mine was only
heat.
$200.
You know.
And you don't even heat but partial of your house, right, Gray?
I just run space heaters, but electric and
Yeah,
water, yeah, it was less than 200. Shit.
yeah. We're always under 200,
But if you have central heating, that'll eat power. That eats power.
but we
Big
have
time.
Duke
Ours is
power.
like 400.
We have Duke, and it's usually it's like 180, 160 this time of year. It's, you know, but
Oh shit. Ours was 430 last month.
that's
All
high.
right. We're past the 2 hour mark. I'm going to close this live stream.
Yeah,
All right.
I got
Boom.
island
Yeah,
aggravating too.
because mine felt